Shalom, I am Rabbi David. Today, I am going to reveal the exact 60-second morning sequence that has been used by Jewish merchants, scholars, and billionaires for thousands of years. If you study the habits of highly successful people, you will notice a common theme. They all have a morning routine. Some meditate, some exercise, some write in journals. But the Jewish tradition teaches that the most critical moment of your day is not the first hour, it is the first 60 seconds. The Talmud teaches that the first thought you have when you open your eyes sets the spiritual and financial trajectory for the entire day. If your first thought is anxiety about your bills, you are programming your day for lack. If your first thought is dread about your job, you are programming your day for struggle. But if you use the first 60 seconds to execute a specific ancient spiritual technology, you can literally reprogram your reality for wealth and abundance. Today, I am going to break down this 60-second sequence, explain the profound Kabbalistic mechanics behind it, and show you exactly how to implement it tomorrow morning. To understand why the first 60 seconds are so powerful, we have to look at the Talmud in Tractate Berachot. The sages explain that sleep is not just a physical resting state, it is a spiritual journey. They describe sleep as 1/60th of death. During the night, your soul ascends to the spiritual realms to be recharged and recalibrated. When you wake up, your soul is returned to your body. This moment of return is a moment of pure potential. It is a blank slate. The Vilna Gaon, one of the greatest Jewish sages of the 18th century, taught that the first words you speak upon waking act as a mold for the rest of the day's energy. If you do not consciously shape that energy, the chaotic forces of the world will shape it for you. This is why the Jewish tradition prescribes a very specific sequence of blessings to be recited the moment you open your eyes, before you even get out of bed. And for those who are truly serious about accelerating their journey, for a limited time, I am opening the doors to the Torah Millionaire Business School for just $299. This is where I unveil the complete Torah wealth system. It is the full architecture of ancient wisdom applied to modern financial transformation. The doors are closing soon, so check the link in the comments. The 60-second sequence begins with a 12-word prayer called Modeh Ani. It takes exactly 10 seconds to say. Translated into English, it means, I give thanks before you, living and eternal King, for you have returned my soul within me with compassion. Great is your faithfulness. Notice what is missing from this prayer. The name of God is not mentioned. Why? Because when you first wake up, you are still in a state of transition. You are not yet fully grounded in the physical world. The Modeh Ani is a pure expression of gratitude that bypasses the intellect and goes straight to the core of your being. By starting your day with the words, I give thanks, you are instantly shifting your frequency from lack to abundance. You are acknowledging that the simple fact that you woke up is a gift. You are declaring that you are already wealthy because you have life. This 10-second practice completely neutralizes the morning anxiety that paralyzes so many people. It establishes a baseline of trust. When you trust that the Creator has faithfully returned your soul, you can trust that He will also provide the resources you need to sustain it. Let me tell you about a man named Christopher. Christopher was a highly successful venture capitalist, but he was miserable. He suffered from severe insomnia and would wake up every morning with a racing heart, immediately grabbing his phone to check the Asian markets and his email. His first 60 seconds were consumed by stress, fear, and the demands of other people. He was making millions of dollars, but his health was deteriorating, and his marriage was falling apart. He came to me looking for a way to find peace without losing his edge in business. I told him that his morning routine was toxic. He was allowing the chaos of the world to hijack his spiritual frequency before he even put his feet on the floor. I gave him a strict rule. For the next 30 days, he was not allowed to touch his phone for the first hour of the day. And more importantly, the very first thing he had to do upon opening his eyes was recite the Modeh Ani. He had to spend 10 seconds focusing purely on gratitude for his life. Christopher fought me on this. He said he needed to know what was happening in the markets immediately. I told him that the markets would still be there in 10 seconds, but his soul might not be. He finally agreed to try it. The first few mornings were agonizing for him. His hand instinctively reached for the phone, but he forced himself to stop, breathe, and say the words. By the end of the first week, the racing heart had stopped. He woke up feeling grounded instead of panicked. He realized that by claiming those first 10 seconds for himself and his Creator, he was taking back control of his life. His business did not suffer. In fact, his decision-making improved because he was operating from a place of calm clarity rather than frantic reaction. The second part of the 60-second sequence takes about 20 seconds. It is a blessing called Asher Yatzar, which thanks the Creator for the miraculous functioning of the human body. In the Jewish tradition, this is recited after using the restroom in the morning. The blessing acknowledges the complex network of vessels and organs that keep us alive, stating that if even one of them were to rupture or be blocked, it would be impossible to survive. Why is this relevant to wealth? Because true wealth requires a physical vessel to enjoy it. If you have $1 billion, but your body is failing, you are impoverished. The Asher Yatzar is a daily reminder that your health is your foundational asset. It forces you to appreciate the intricate, silent miracles that are happening inside you every single second. When you cultivate this level of profound appreciation for your physical existence, you stop taking things for granted. You stop complaining about minor inconveniences. This attitude of deep appreciation is a magnet for financial blessing. The universe rewards those who recognize and value the gifts they have already been given. Consider the story of a woman named Elizabeth. Elizabeth was a brilliant entrepreneur who had built a massive e-commerce empire. But she was a workaholic who completely neglected her health. She lived on caffeine and adrenaline, sleeping 4 hours a night and constantly pushing her body to the breaking point. She viewed her body as a machine that existed solely to generate profit. Eventually, the machine broke down. She developed a severe autoimmune condition that forced her to step away from her business for 6 months. During her recovery, she was angry and bitter. She felt like her body had betrayed her. I visited her and taught her the Asher Yatzar blessing. I explained that her body had not betrayed her. She had betrayed her body by failing to recognize its divine architecture. I told her to recite the blessing every morning and truly focus on the miracle of her physical form. As Elizabeth began this practice, her anger dissolved into awe. She started treating her body with respect, prioritizing rest and nutrition. When she finally returned to her business, her entire leadership style had changed. She was more patient, more empathetic, and more focused on sustainable growth rather than frantic expansion. Her business actually became more profitable because she was leading from a place of wholeness rather than depletion. The 20 seconds she spent honoring her physical vessel transformed her entire approach to wealth creation. The third part of the sequence takes another 20 seconds. It is the Elohai Neshama blessing, which focuses on the soul. The prayer says, "My God, the soul you have placed within me is pure. You formed it within me, you breathed it into me, and you guard it while it is within me." This is the ultimate declaration of self-worth. In the modern economy, we are constantly told that our value is determined by our net worth, our job title, or our social media following. This creates a pervasive sense of inadequacy. We hustle and grind to prove that we are enough. But the Elohai Neshama shatters this illusion. It reminds you that your core essence, your soul, is pure, divine, and infinitely valuable regardless of your bank balance. When you start your day by affirming your inherent divine worth, you become immune to the toxic comparisons of the material world. You stop chasing money to validate your existence, and you start creating wealth as an expression of your divine potential. You operate from a place of absolute security. Let me share the story of a man named Patrick. Patrick was a highly skilled software engineer who was chronically underpaid. He was brilliant at his job, but he suffered from severe imposter syndrome. He was terrified of asking for a raise or negotiating his contracts because he deep down believed he was not worth it. He was projecting an energy of low self-worth, and his employers were happy to take advantage of it. I taught Patrick the Elohai Neshama blessing. I told him that his imposter syndrome was a spiritual lie. It was a denial of the pure divine soul that the Creator had placed within him. I instructed him to recite the blessing every morning and to let the words sink into his bones. I told him to stand in front of the mirror and declare his inherent purity and value. Patrick committed to the practice. Over the course of a month, his posture changed. His voice became firmer. He stopped apologizing for his existence. When his annual review came up, he did not wait for his boss to offer a meager raise. He walked in with a detailed portfolio of his contributions and calmly demanded a 40% increase in his salary, perfectly aligned with the market rate for his skills. His boss was stunned by his new confidence and agreed to the raise on the spot. Patrick had not learned any new coding skills. He had simply remembered his true value. The 20 seconds he spent affirming his soul had translated into a massive financial breakthrough. The final 10 seconds of the sequence are for intention setting. You have expressed gratitude for your life, honored your physical body, and affirmed your divine soul. Now, you must direct that energy toward your daily actions. This is where you set your financial intention for the day, but you do not do it from a place of lack. You do it from the foundation of abundance you have just established. You say to the Creator, "Guide my steps today. Let my work be a vessel for your blessing. Help me to see the opportunities you have placed in my path, and give me the wisdom to act on them with integrity." This final 10 seconds bridges the gap between the spiritual realm and the physical marketplace. It ensures that when you step out of your door, you are not just another person hustling for $1. You are an agent of divine abundance, moving through the world with purpose and clarity. This intention setting is crucial because it activates the principle of hishtadlut, which is the Jewish concept of human effort. The Talmud teaches that while all blessing comes from the Creator, human beings are required to build the physical vessels to receive that blessing. You cannot simply pray for wealth and then sit on your couch waiting for a check to arrive in the mail. You must go out into the world and work. But the quality of your work is entirely dependent on the intention behind it. When you set your intention in those final 10 seconds, you are essentially drawing a blueprint for the vessel you are going to build that day. You are telling the universe exactly what kind of container you are constructing. If your intention is purely selfish, you build a small, fragile vessel. If your intention is aligned with divine purpose and the betterment of others, you build a massive, unbreakable vessel capable of holding immense wealth. Let me illustrate this with one more story. A man named David was a real estate investor who was constantly chasing the next big deal. He was successful on paper, but he was always stressed and felt like he was running on a hamster wheel. He came to me feeling completely burned out. I taught him the 60-second sequence, emphasizing the final 10 seconds of intention setting. I told him that instead of waking up and immediately strategizing how to extract maximum profit from his properties, he needed to set a different intention. He needed to ask the Creator to help him find properties that he could improve, creating better living spaces for families while also generating a fair return. David started doing this. Every morning, after affirming his soul and his body, he would spend 10 seconds asking to be guided toward investments that served a higher purpose. The shift in his business was remarkable. He stopped pursuing highly speculative, high-stress deals and started focusing on community revitalization projects. Not only did his stress levels plummet, but his new projects attracted better tenants, experienced lower turnover, and ultimately became far more profitable than his previous ventures. By changing his 10-second intention, he changed the entire trajectory of his real estate empire. He stopped being a speculator and became a builder. This 60-second sequence, Modeh Ani, Asher Yatzar, Elohai Neshama, and intention setting, is the ultimate morning wealth ritual. It requires no equipment, no money, and no special training. It only requires your focus and your commitment. The banks and the financial gurus will tell you that wealth is built entirely on spreadsheets and compound interest. They are wrong. Wealth is built on the foundation of your consciousness. If your consciousness is rooted in fear, lack, and chaos, your financial life will reflect that. If your consciousness is rooted in gratitude, awe, and divine alignment, your financial life will become a masterpiece of abundance. Do not let the first 60 seconds of your day be stolen by the demands of the world. Claim them for yourself. Claim them for your Creator. When you master this sequence, you will notice a profound shift in how you interact with money throughout the day. Because you have already established your worth and your connection to the source of all blessing, you will no longer make financial decisions out of desperation. You will negotiate from a position of strength. You will invest with clarity rather than panic. You will give generously because you know that the source is infinite. The 60 seconds you spend in the morning act as a protective shield around your financial consciousness for the next 24 hours. It is the highest return on investment you will ever make with your time. You are trading 1 minute of focus for an entire day of aligned, powerful, wealth-generating action. I challenge you to try this tomorrow morning. Before you touch your phone, before you check the news, before you even get out of bed, take 60 seconds to execute this sequence. Give thanks for your life, honor your body, affirm your soul, set your intention. Do this for 7 days and watch how the energy of your life begins to shift. Watch how your anxiety melts away and how new financial opportunities begin to materialize. Tell me in the comments below if you are ready to take the 60-second challenge. I read every single comment, and I want to see who is ready to take control of their mornings. If this video gave you a new perspective on wealth, subscribe to the channel. I am dedicated to bringing you the most powerful, transformative teachings of the Jewish tradition. Remember, how you start your day determines how you live your life. Shalom, and until next time. But before you go, I know what some of you are thinking. You are thinking that you are too busy in the mornings. You have kids to get ready for school, a long commute, and a demanding boss. You are thinking that you do not even have 60 seconds to spare. This is the ultimate trap of the poverty mindset. If you do not have 60 seconds to align your soul with the Creator of the universe, you do not have a life, you have a treadmill. You are running endlessly without ever choosing your destination. The truth is, you cannot afford not to do this. The time you spend in chaotic, reactive energy costs you hours of productivity and thousands of dollars in missed opportunities. When you invest 60 seconds in spiritual alignment, you buy back your time and your focus for the rest of the day. You become the master of your circumstances rather than a victim of them. Stop making excuses for your own restriction. And if you are truly serious about accelerating your journey and applying these principles at the highest level for a limited time, I am opening the doors to the Torah Millionaire Business School for just $299. This is where I unveil the complete Torah wealth system, the full architecture of ancient wisdom applied to modern financial transformation. The doors are closing soon. The link is in the comments. I look forward to seeing you inside and helping you build the wealth you were destined to create.